Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to our healing circle this afternoon here at the Blue Star Ashram in Trinidad and Tobago. I am Prema Devi, and I will be happy to guide you through our initial centering as well as the first segment with a nice tapping sequence to feel healthy and happy most of the time, if not always. Then followed by Anupriya with our Reiki segment, and of course Gurudev, Shri Vasudeva, with our Shiva Mahimna hymn chant after the healing circle and as part of our healing circle tonight. So thank you for joining all of us and all of you watching via the live stream, YouTube, Facebook, and Zoom, and those that are also physically present. So before we begin, let's just allow ourselves to come into a nice, comfortable posture, whether you are standing or sitting. We want to make sure that our spines are really straight, our shoulders are down and relaxed, our chest is relaxed, and our minds have the intention to really feel as relaxed as it can be. So here we can just allow ourselves to bring the attention inwards as we close our eyes gently. And here we want to follow the breath, breathing fully into your belly as you expand. And breathing out deeply, bringing the belly back towards the spine. If you wish, you can use your palms just to bring even more attention and intention into this area, your belly, and feeling your feet really strong and firm on the ground. If you are sitting on your chair, you can come closer to the edge of the chair. Again, allowing the spine to be very, very straight and your feet parallel to each other, gently pushing towards the ground, just allowing for more groundedness, more balance. And if you are standing, you can also feel that you are gently grabbing the ground with your toes. And here, as we continue to breathe in deeply and fully, bring the attention first into your belly button area. You can also bring a palm there if you wish, and just feel the nice rhythm of the breath as the belly moves out and in gently, finding your own rhythm. Breathing with ease, with flow, with joy. And here we want to really bring the attention down into our bodies, into our physicality. And here, by breathing into our belly area, we'll start to feel perhaps more vital, more energized. And perhaps by giving attention to this area, you can feel that you are bringing more oxygen and therefore prana into your body. Imagine that every cell is being revitalized with every breath you take. Remembering that prana is our life force, that energy behind the breath that energizes the body, keeping it alive, recharged. And as we continue to breathe into our bellies and expand fully into this area, let's bring the attention a little bit downwards to our second chakra, just in between our belly button and our base chakra. And here now expand this area As you breathe in, again, you can bring your palm gently just below your belly button. And feel now this area expanding with every in-breath. Nice. Perhaps you start to feel a little bit of warmth or heat in this area, which is beautiful. It means that we're really tapping into these magical energy centers. Here, the second chakra is the chakra of energy center of nourishment. So we really want to nourish the body, especially now at the end of the day, here at least in Trinidad, 5 o'clock. So we really want to nourish the body for perhaps all the exercise, all the activity that happened during the day. And just bring the attention fully into this area, the second chakra, the reproductive system. And here, as we continue to breathe in into our lower centers, now let's bring the attention fully into the lower center, the base chakra, at the bottom part of the spine. And here we want to feel again very grounded. You can bring your palms all the way down and expand as you inhale and exhale, bringing the palms gently towards each other. Nice. Again, the feet can help you. If you are standing, you can gently bend your knees, feeling the weight going down towards the ground. If you are sitting, gently pushing the feet down to come more into body awareness, feeling your bones, your muscles. Nice. And now we want to engage our hearts into the process. You can bring a nice smile into your face. I like again to bring my palms right by my chest area. And here we want to feel gratitude for our bodies, for being those precious vehicles for our soul, for us to fulfill our life purpose, to serve, to uplift, to heal, to enjoy. And also so much gratitude for the masters, for our own Guru, Shri Vasudeva, for their loving guidance, their continuous support, their teachings, and the space that is created for us continuously to grow, to heal, to expand our consciousness, our energies. And gratitude for each other, for our company, our fellow seekers, our Blue Star family. And really feel that warmth in your heart, that joy. Again, the joy to breathe, the joy of life, and the joy of being in this path together. And as we continue to give attention to our lower centers, our hearts, now let's bring our intention and attention to our brow center, just between our eyebrows, as we breathe in through our throat, making a gentle ujjayi breath, bringing the air, the prana, at the back of our heads. And at the same time, breathing in through our brow, just between our eyebrows. Here, bringing into the silence, the peace of this upper center, upper dungeon, as we aim to let go of the thoughts, the worries, the stresses of the day, and just being fully here and now, in this moment, dedicating this time and space to ourselves. Nice. To go a little bit deeper in consciousness, connecting with that divine presence within, and allow ourselves to be carried during this healing session, during our healing process, and our healing journeys. And now, as we close our centering, we can bring one palm in our chest, in our heart area, one in our belly. And here we're going to chant one Om together. We breathe out through our mouths. And breathing in through our nose to chant. Om, peace, peace, peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining our centering. And now we're going to begin with our first segment, which really is of extreme importance. I often hear, and sometimes I also feel, a lot of heat in our head area. A lot of thoughts, a lot of happening. Even if are good thoughts, sattvic intentions, there is still a lot of activity happening in our mental space. So we really want to be able to calm our minds as much as possible to allow flow to come into our lives, to really become into this meditative seeker in action. So I want to talk to you about this health principle that talks about bringing the the water energy up and the fire energy down the body. Pretty much as it's following the orbit process along the spine, pretty much aligned with the conception vessel and governor meridians, where the ideal is to have this water energy rising up from the kidneys all the way up from the back of our spines, the heads, all the way down to our hearts. And then the fire energy coming down from our hearts all the way down through our bellies back into our kidneys. So often there are some kind of blockages or disruptions with this energy path. And sometimes this energy path is totally reversed. The fire energy is actually coming up and the water energy is coming down, which can be very detrimental for our health. So a very good way to know is because sometimes, again, we feel a lot of pressure in our heads. We feel headache, we feel a lot of tension, but also you can actually touch your forehead, for example. You can bring your palms on your forehead and check your own body temperature. You can also bring a palm right behind your neck. If these ones actually feel warm or even hot, it means that there is something that we can do about it, and we have to in order to regain balance again. So ideally, our palms, our bellies, and our feet can stay warm or even hot as much as possible. So you probably see people from China, from Korea, from Japan, they usually drink a lot of warm or hot teas and drinks, which a lot of, it fosters this warm energy and temperature in their bellies, but they also wear socks. And they try to keep their body temperature as warm as possible. So that is one of the concepts, that when the temperature is rise up in the lower centers, then it balances this cycle. So their water energy goes up into their heads, bringing again more calmness, more brightness into the mental space, and of course, as a consequence, into their emotions. So they are more able to manage not only, again, their mental field, their thoughts, but their emotions as well. So we will be doing few tapping exercises to help unblock this whole pathway, but also to revitalize it, to activate it in a way, and yes, pretty much to try to work with as many points as we can along the channel. So I will invite you. You can actually be sitting as well if you wish, but standing might be even better, as you can find a very comfortable position, balancing yourself, opening your feet, shoulder width apart. Again, shoulders are down and relaxed. And here we want to bring our fingertips right on the top of our heads, the crown chakra. And here we just start to do a little bit of tapping. Here again, we want to activate this very important point as we tap. And something to notice as well is that if at any point you feel pain anywhere, that is a sign that there is a blockage in that area. So you can give even more attention to those spots. You can do a little bit of tapping. You can do a little bit of rubbing, a little bit like acupressure. You can use your fingertips. You can use the palms to tap. There are many, many different ways of doing it. So now we can bring the fingertips to the side of our heads, beside our eyes. And again, we just continue to do a little bit of tapping to release, again, any tension, too much thinking. And then we bring the palms at the same level, but at the back of our heads. And we continue to tap right here. Very good. And try to feel the vibrations of this tapping happening. Feel that the vibrations are going all the way down from your head to your belly, and from your belly all the way down to your feet. So feel these vibrations. Very nice. Now we release our arms, we relax. We will be doing a little bit of tapping in our chest area. Again, there are different ways. One is just with your fist, regular fist. You can do a little bit of tapping on the side of your chest, the center of your chest. And you can also bring your thumb inside your fingers, and with the side of your palm, you can also do a little bit of tapping. Again, from your throat all the way down to the center of your chest, the sides, as if you are making a big circle all around your chest area. Very nice. And here we can use the sound ha. When we come back to the center of the chest in our heart, we can say ha, 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 to release, again, any unwanted emotions. Very nice. Now, a very, very, very important point, at least in the Korean tradition, is called the Jungwon point, which is located right in the upper part of our solar plexus area, right in between our rib cage and our belly button. So a great way to measure it is if you bring your thumb, try to make your torso very tall, your shoulders back and straight. Good. The thumb comes right where your ribs get together. And your pinky finger comes right in your belly button. So now the middle finger, try to bring the middle finger to the center of the spine, and where the middle finger comes, that is your Yunwan point. So again, it's extremely important, this point, and if blocked, it can create many, many health issues, including the reversing of this cycle of water up, fire down. So here we want to just, again, make a little bit of tapping into this area to release, to bring again attention into this very important point. Very nice. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now bringing our fingers right in the same point. Here we're going to breathe in deeply, expanding, relaxing, and in the exhale, we want to push our fingertips down towards the spine. And you can even gently bend right, making sure that you are really tapping into this point. Breathing in, coming back to center, and exhaling, pushing in towards your Yunwan. Very good. Let's do it a few more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. Now inhale, hold your breath, counting up to 5. And exhale, push the fingertips in, hold, and counting up to 5. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. And relax. Very good. If you were feeling a little bit of pain or discomfort, it may be that there is a little bit of a blockage in this point. And it's very, very important to release that blockage. So now all these health tips that we give you are very, very important, but most importantly is to repeat them, to make them part of your lifestyle, part of your regular practice, so that you can really feel the benefits of doing them. So now our next, of course, very important point is our lower dantian or dantian, our belly button. We all know how important it is, as most of our acupressure points reside in this area around our belly button. Here is where we can stimulate our intestines, our blood circulation, our immunity, but also to be able to rise our temperature levels in the body. When that happens, again, we're stimulating this cycle of the fire down, water up, and also we're able to bring the energies into balance, as the energy is more able to flow with ease throughout the body, the meridians. So again, we bring here, we open up our torso area, we bring our fingertips in our belly button, and here we're going to do the same we did with our Yunwan. We're going to breathe in, expanding the belly, and in the exhale, we bring the fingertips in our belly button. Breathe in, expand, and exhale, pushing the belly in. Very good. In, Out. I don't know you, but I'm feeling very hot already. You probably can see how effective this is. The temperature is rising up already. Breathe in, out, pushing the belly in, out, in, out, in, out, and one more, in and out. Very good. And now relaxing by giving your belly a nice massage. And now here we can just keep our palms right by our belly. And just close your eyes for a few seconds. Here we want to use our power to visualize and imagine as a wonderful way to continue to relax our minds, our hearts, our bodies. So just bring into mind your favorite location, your favorite scene, and imagine yourself sitting right in the middle of this beautiful picture that you are imagining. It could be in the forest, by the ocean, by a river, in a temple, surrounded by nature. And while enjoying this beautiful scene, feel any sensations that brings to you. Notice your mindset, notice your emotions, notice how your body feels, your physical body. And here we can use this moment to tell our bodies, I love you. I appreciate everything you give me, everything you do. Please forgive me for all the stresses. And let's express so much gratitude and love to our bodies, to every cell, acknowledging that it is a gift, a divine gift for our healing journey, for our freedom, as we may realize more and more of our true nature. So here with these feelings of love, gratitude, peace in our minds, sitting in our favorite spaces, I will just invite you to sit and relax, as now Anupriya will continue to guide us in our healing process this afternoon with our Reiki session. I thank you for joining me and for doing this practice together. Thank you so much. Namaskar.
Namaskar, and welcome to our second segment of this beautiful healing circle global meeting today. So wherever you're sitting, let's just take a moment and create an intention for ourselves. You've started by centering and activating your energy circuitry, by tonifying, strengthening those energy channels. And so we're going to continue into that by creating intention, purposeful intention or prayer, as you may refer to it. So observe your body, observe the breath, Observe all of you, your environment, physical, mental, and emotional space. And bringing your hands together, again, creating balance, bringing us into the here and now, past and future, coming right here, right now into this space, wherever this space might be for you. We have a global energetic space, and then you have your individual spaces, whether you're in the hall or in the comfort of your homes, or you're out and about and you're listening. Just bring yourself to present moment awareness as we seek the grace and blessings of all the Reiki masters, sources of light and love and radiance and purity, as we seek grace and blessings for those of you that are faith-bound, and you seek the grace and blessings of God, or God's energy, life force energy, transformational energy. Working in and through you, in and through all of us this afternoon, to bring to us individually and collectively all that is needed to optimize our health at all levels. Open yourselves to receive all that is intended specifically for you, for the universe is forever working to support us, to nourish us, to protect us, and to serve us. So in this next 30 minutes or so, or the next 2 hours, hour and a half, allow the universe to continue to serve you in the most perfect way. So take a moment to say your individual prayer or intention for yourself, for your families, for others, for our world, our country, our planet. And try to be specific about what it is that you are seeking, not necessarily how, but just what it is, the goal that you have in mind for your healing today. Whether it's to activate the energy channels, to remove energetic obstacles in the pathways, to create shift and transformation on how we think and see and feel and experience ourselves and our world, creating better relationships for ourselves, all the things that we want to experience internally and, of course, in our outer world. So let's intend for an inner transformation that manifests in our outer world. May you all be perfect instruments of this beautiful transformational energy we call Reiki or Chi or Prana. Opening up ourselves to be beautiful channels. Awakening, not just the channels, but awakening our consciousness to recognizing that we are souls on a journey, and these souls exist in a body. And we have an instrument of a mind to help us on this journey. Body and mind, beautiful instruments to elevate and awaken the soul consciousness. With your next inhalation, let's open up the arms into the heaven energy source. Open the hearts, open your third eye, open the crown. And think of all the energetic pathways, the fingertips, acupressure points, meridian points, moving down the arms, all through the meridians, down into the body. Open your hearts, with gratitude. There's so much science about how gratitude helps open up and create space for our transformation. So be grateful for this beautiful body. Be grateful for this moment. Be grateful for all that is coming to you to help you on your journey. Stay connected to that beautiful energy source, bringing your fingertips together, thinking of your auric field around you. Let's clear, heal, purify, and tonify or strengthen the auric field by healing any wedges, any openings, any gaps in our energy or auric field, removing the hurt and pain, all the environmental stagnated energy that gets stuck, just creating a healing space around you. And if you can't get all the way to your feet, then just bring your mind there and the energy flows. And while you're down there, let's grab or let's gather energy from the earth. And let's draw that energy along the auric field and back up into the heaven, connecting heaven and earth, energies from both sides, and just think of yourselves as being sandwiched between these two, heaven and earth, and your heart and mind in the middle. And again, clearing that energetic pathway around you. You can think or envision that white light or purifying transformational energy all around you, to the sides, above and below, front and back, creating that healing circle around. One more time, as you're down below, let's gather and bring that energy into our heart-mind space. Take a deep breath. You can exhale through the mouth, breathing through the nostrils, and relax. Observe the body. Extend your vision to around you. How does the auric field or your space around you feel? Create that sacred space. Dropping your hands to your lower dantian or just below the navel. Let's bring our focus into this space, this time, here and now. Leaving your left hand right in place, we're going to extend our right hand out. Let your eyes travel, coming down the middle, the central meridian, down to the base. Extending the left hand. Down the central meridian. Let's do that again. Do it to your own pace. And just think of the centering of energies, thoughts, moving along the front of the body, all the chakras. Exchange hands. From the heavens, down the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, lower dantian. One more time. Focus the energies, creating that inner healing space. When you're on your own, the slower you can do this, it feels very meditative. So for those of you that have difficulty meditating, this is a wonderful way to help focus the breath, focus the mind, and activate your channels of energy. Let's just place our hands on the lower dantian, intertwining the thumbs, Breathe into the abdominal area, storing energy in this space. I can feel the heat in my hands as that energy is stored in my lower dantian, my solar plexus area, this life force, life-giving space in our bodies. Beautiful. Now let's extend the hands, open, above, and we're going to do a yin massage, drawing heavenly energies down the crown, back of the neck, under the armpits, around to the back, all the way down to the outer part of our pinky toe, and then around the feet, coming up on the inner part of our thighs, and resting again in the lower dantian. Breathing in and out. Absorbing breath. Let's do that one more time. Gathering energies. Heaven, coming down the back of the neck, across the shoulders, under the armpits, and down the back of the leg, out to the side of your pinky toe, and then around your feet, and come up on the inner part of your leg. And this time, let's rest in our middle dantian, or our heart, mind, key, or energy space. It's also the pressure points of our spleen, our thymus, the sternum right in this area, and the heart. So we're really creating a nice energy space all around us. One more time, extend out. Down the back under the armpits, along the back of our legs, around the toes, up the inner part of our legs. And this time we're going to go straight up onto the crown of the head. Heaven key. So connecting to heaven, feet firmly planted onto the floor, whether you're sitting or standing. And let that energy just draw from the crown of the head all the way down the spinal column, all the way down to the feet. Just envision that white light just transforming and creating space for you for this beautiful transformation to continue. Inner, outer transformation. Opening up the channels. And here we're going to do the yang massage, which is down the front of the face, down the neck, down the front of the body, off to the hips, and then back down to the back or the side of the legs, and all the way up again. Up to the crown. Rest for a moment, pause, connect, and trace down the yang channels, off to the side, down to the side of the feet, and one more time. And let's rest in the lower dantian. Observe how the body feels. Observe how the channels or the energy channels are moving, or energy is moving through the channels. Think of chakras, meridians, Celtic patterning, radiant circuits, chi energy, pranic energy, Reiki energy, all moving in and through, transporting beautiful, renewed energy, bringing healing to every cell, every organ, every tissue in the body. Every breath that you breathe, you're breathing life force energy into your body. So honor the breath that you breathe into the body. Every breath allows you to create space. Posture allows you to create space. So allow the energy to serve you. Pay attention to the body. Pay attention to how the energy wants to move in the body. And the energy tends to also situate the body in a way, whether it's straightening the back, whether it's planting us firmly in the ground, whether it's bringing our awareness to certain parts of the body. The energy works to serve us. So allow the energy to serve you so that you can serve yourself. So here you're going to, once you're storing, and now we're just creating a little bit more energy just by opening up or creating a chi ball, opening up the hands right at the lower dantian. Become aware of the energy moving in between the hands. Observe the breath, adjust the breath. How you breathe tells a lot about where you are, how the mind is, and how the emotions are. So pay attention to breath. Breath has tons of information. Our bodies give us so much information about our own health and well-being. Our minds and our emotional space does the same. So there's so much information right now running in and through you. Just pay attention to the information that is coming to you. Let's open up the hands a little bit more and draw that energy into our lower dantian, storing energy there. Observe the breath. Think about all the channels in the body just opening up to receive. Any blockages that you may have, any stagnated energies just moving. Now let's come to the heart space, more in the center. And again, when you're doing this as a meditation, you can go really slow. Now we're going to turn that chi ball. Notice my hands are staying connected. Pump 3 times. Turn it again. So you're creating this beautiful energy space around you. You and this energy ball are becoming one. It's transforming. And the transformation isn't on the outside alone. You're merging with your energy ball. And the transformation is also on your inner world. Just think of all the chakras, central meridian, opening up the channels with your breath and your movement. Lift the arms so that energy moves all underneath the armpits, where you know we have acupressure points, and you want the energy to move all through the body. And then just bring it to rest in the lower dantian, storing energy there as well. Observe the breath, breathing in and out. When you breathe, you're also breathing through the skin of your body. So every inch of your body is breathing, not just through the nostrils, but every inch of your body is breathing life force energy. And as you exhale, you're removing the toxins, the tiredness, the stresses through the pores. Breathing in, bringing renewed energy into the entire body. You can move your hands if you would like. Take a spontaneous moment and just create that flow with your hands, using your hands as magnets, drawing energy into the body, placing it any part of the body that is drawn, that you are drawn to. It could be on the crown, it could be on your heart, on your throat, down the sides, onto your hips. Our hips keep lots of emotional energy and just stresses on our joints. So you want to spend time really thinking about these spaces. And as you were doing earlier, you can tap, you can pinch, you can brush, just to activate and send love. All the time sending love. Love you, my body, your life's gift to me. Love you, every cell in my body is so precious to me. Think of your kidneys at the back, Ming Men position, which is the gateway of life, the adrenals that pump for us. So just activate and send love all through the body. Every part of you becoming healed in any way that is needed in the moment. So spontaneous healing to any part of you that needs it. Breathing in and out. So of course, wonderful. Continue to observe the body. Last week, I ended my session talking about triple warmer and spleen. And I reminded you that this 5 to 7 time frame that we're in is also the height of different meridians. So for now, it's the height of the kidney meridian. And of course, the opposite would have been large intestine. So after this phase of 5 to 7, you're going to move into 7 to 9, which is your pericardium moment, where the pericardium is at its heightened energy activity. And then you're going to move into triple warmer from 9 to 11 tonight. So as I said last week, triple warmer and spleen, they're exactly opposites to each other. So 5 to 7, as we said before, triple warmer is 9 to 11, and then of course 9 to 11 a.m. would be spleen. And so in the morning, our spleen is more active, the spleen meridian, which supports the spleen organ. And so triple warmer active tonight. But as I said last, triple warmer and spleen is the main